Henry, what did you think?
Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you for having me on. I think the first thing to say is that there was an amazing array of differing guests present at the inauguration, with lots and several people braving the freezing cold in DC just to attend. I think Trump himself has a smaller, tighter, more competent and loyal team around him. I think he learned a lot from his first administration, which I largely see him where he focused largely most of that on foreign policy itself. And what's more, the energy, optimism and kind of fury, as you say, present at the inauguration is not only in stark contrast to UK politics itself, but actually just generally refreshing to see in politics. We've seen...
Sorry, refreshing to see the fury of Donald Trump at a, quote, radical and corrupt establishment? What?
No.
About the fury, sorry.
So I'm not referring to that, but the energy and optimism present at the rally, at the inauguration, because, I mean, thankfully, we've seen some of Trump's fiercest opponents conceding quite gratefully. I think Biden, I think he said, welcome home. Yep. Mark Zuckerberg's even an example. We've seen many of Trump's fiercest opponents conceding gratefully. And I think now in the UK, it's time for the Labour Party to kind of roll out the red carpet and do the same. We've seen a video message released by Keir Starmer, which I think...
For whom? Sorry, do the same for whom? Concede gracefully to whom?
Not concede gracefully, but roll out the red carpet for Donald Trump. Some of the comments that the Labour front bench has made about him, I think this is in the national interest. This is above party politics. This has to be in the national interest. The Labour Party must roll out the red carpet for Trump so that it's possible for the UK to potentially avoid some of the tariffs that may be coming in around the world.
Well, we don't think we want sycophancy from our government towards any American administration, but the British machine, the government machine, has been here before with Donald Trump and knows a bit better, I think, how to handle him. And that's not to say that there weren't moments, certainly during the time I was in government, where Donald Trump was chastised by the Prime Minister for this, that and the other. So there is an exchange of views, or at least there was back then. But Henry, you're absolutely right. Britain has to get somewhere in that queue to try and get around potentially those tariffs. And you've got to say it sort of helps us. It does help the United Kingdom that Donald Trump seems to have an affinity for us, whether it's the monarchy or his own golf courses. He likes us.